Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Miss V with Pick a Card Readings. I hope everyone is doing amazing today. I'm just stopping by to do a pick a card reading on life purpose messages. Okay, so pretty much this reading is going to give you some insight on or guidance pertaining to what spirit feels that you would be best suited in when it comes to career aspects or your spiritual path, or any additional messages that spirit feels that you need to know today. Okay. But before I get started, first and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you again for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please click the bell so that way you can receive notifications when my videos have loaded. Thanks for all the likes and the comments. It is greatly appreciated for your support. If you're ever interested with reading with me, you can always go to www.spiritualvibrations.org, or feel free to message me or email me rather at www.spiritualvibrations2018@gmail.com. Okay. Also, feel free to join my Facebook group as well. The link is in the description box. I'm also selling a new product called Heavenly Baths. This product is a product used for your bath water, pretty much for spiritual bath as well as kind of like relaxation. So if you're interested in a purchase with that, again, you can go to my website. That link is below, or reach out to me for additional messages pertaining to the Heavenly Bath product. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to get started here. The timestamps for this video will be down below. Again, this reading will not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't feel as if this video is suited for you, then please feel free to click out of this video and take a look at the other videos that I do have available. Okay. So again, this is pertaining to life purpose reading. I actually have 5 selections here. I've meditated on them and Spirit has provided some messages. So take your time and ask Spirit to draw you to the set of cards that you feel connected to. Okay. So we have cards 1, cards 2, cards 3, cards 4, and cards 5. Okay. Again, you can choose more than one, but there is a lot of information in each of these particular decks. So again, one could kind of be most suited for you. But again, if you're drawn to more, then listen. Okay. Because again, that's Spirit's way of letting you know or giving you insight on which direction to go. Okay. So with that being said, guys, we are going to get started here. All right. So I'm going to move these over to the side here. All right. So for those that selected 1, when it comes to your life purpose messages, what were the messages that Spirit has given? Okay, I'm going to go one card at a time. The first card that came out for those that selected 1 is teaching. Okay. So for some that selected 1, Spirit is acknowledging that you would be best suited with teaching children, helping young people to kind of learn, whether you are someone that is a teacher in the school system or whether you're opening up your own daycare in your home, just being of service to younger children. Now, I also, even though this showed younger children, this could be just teaching in general, whether you're teaching grammar school, high school, college. Okay. It is acknowledging that you have the ability to teach, to be of service to others, to help others learn from your knowledge. Okay. So for many that selected 1, Spirit is acknowledging teaching will be best suited for you as a life purpose in some way, whether you are teaching children or just teaching in general. Okay. Let's see what additional messages came up. We also have body work for those that selected 1. So for some, this is acknowledging that some would be best suited with becoming like a tattoo artist. Okay. This also acknowledges maybe doing massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, exercise training. Okay. So it is acknowledging for some that you have the capacity to heal in a way. And most people don't think that body work is healing, like tattoo work. It is actually healing. It's very therapeutic for some. Okay. That's why you may see a lot of people having a lot of tattoos, because in a way that's how they're able to kind of release some emotions that maybe they are still dealing with in some way. So it's still a part of healing. Okay. So again, you could be very interested in massage therapy, energy healing. When we talk about energy healing, this is like the spiritual aspect of it. Okay. Or physical therapy, helping others kind of get their mobility back in area, or exercise training, being an exercise trainer as well. Okay. Let's see what additional messages came out. We also have an artist, okay? So for some, you could be very artistic, okay? You have that creative side about you. So this could be something beneficial pertaining to your career, you know, making art, selling your art in the gallery, okay? It is acknowledging for many, you have some artistic ability. So definitely utilize those because they can definitely lead to a successful career for many, okay? The next card that came out is options. So for those that selected one, Spirit is saying that you have a variety of different types of passions or creativity within yourself. And so you really are not limited to one thing. For many of those that selected one, you have options. And Spirit is saying consider your career possibilities that are open to you, okay? If you are someone, again, that has been an artist, but maybe you haven't drawn in a while, you know, utilize that energy. Whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever it is that you love to do, don't just put it aside. See what you can do in order to make this a career for yourself. So it is acknowledging that you have options, okay? You don't have to be just centered in one particular area. The next message that came out for those that selected one is the speaker, okay? So for many, you're definitely utilizing your throat chakra. So communication, you could be someone that will be doing seminars or someone that likes to do seminars. This can also be aspects of teaching, you know, if you're actually teaching like high schoolers or teaching, you know, college, you most are kind of standing at the podium instead of actually the desk, okay? So it is acknowledging for many speaking. So whether you are, again, this can also be selling because when you sell something or sell merchandise, you also have to speak. It's like communication. So for many, you can be a speaker. Um, let's see what other things that I can think of for a speaker. Besides a teacher, um, I'm drawing a blank right now, guys. Let me take a look in the book here because I don't want to hold the other messages up because this is pretty long reading here. So it is acknowledging again, you can be destined to either maybe act, dance, sing, okay, play a musical instrument. But this also indicates like a public arena. So pretty much just speaking, you know, your communication, your networking skills. And many of you do have that ability to do so. So again, utilize the abilities that you do have. You know, we have some people that are introverts that is not quite good with speaking with others. And we have some that can really kind of speak and sell their merchandise and just make you feel very sure of what it is that they are speaking about. So again, many people could be speakers as well. I'm sorry for that delay. And then the next message for those that selected one is time to decide. So for many, you have been contemplating on what to do or which direction to go. You know, you may have been in a place where you no longer want a job, you want a career. And that is a big difference, okay? A job is something that you do in order to make sure, you know, bills is paid, things of that nature. Career is something that you do, but you love doing. And it's not saying that you don't love your job. But again, when you're doing a career, it's something that you're passionate about. It don't even seem like work to you. So for many, Spirit is saying now it's time to make that decision, okay? But follow your heart's desires. Again, you have many options, so don't feel limited, okay? Use your creativity. Figure out what it is that you love to do and try to see which one of those you can actually manifest. But for many that selected one, it's time to make a decision, okay? And the last but not least, we have sensitivity, okay? So this card came out as well. So for many, it is acknowledging that I feel like many are empaths, okay? Again, this is life purpose messages. So again, many different messages can come out that is not actually pertaining to aspects of a career, okay? So again, for many that selected one, you could be an empath, someone who is very sensitive. Or you can just be someone that has been very sensitive lately. Again, we just went through this full moon in Sagittarius and we're still in this energy. So we're definitely feeling it. And it has a powerful effect. So for many that selected one, you could be feeling very sensitive with your emotions. It is very important that you try to ground yourself as much as possible during this particular time as well, and kind of get away from anyone or any situation that is lowering your vibration at this time. Because again, you're very sensitive, so you can pick up other people's energies, and it can also affect you if you are in that space of sensitivity. Okay? So those were the messages for those that selected one. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Click the like button and comment below. Love and light. Moving on, for those that selected two, what are your life purpose messages? Okay, so we're going to do one card at a time. And I have them backwards. The first card that came out is strength. Okay. So again, this is a life purpose reading. Okay. That kind of focuses on aspects of career. But again, Spirit does provide additional messages. So again, that's why it's called life purpose messages, because you could receive more than just aspects of the direction in which you would be best suited for. Okay. So for those that selected to, and for many, Spirit is saying you have a lot of strength. Okay. And sometimes you forget how strong you are. Spirit wants you to know that everything that you experienced in life has actually made you strong at this time, as well as courageous. So for many, when it comes to a career front, some could be at a place of being undecisive, okay, or feeling that lack of confidence when it comes to moving forward in something that they truly want. And this card is acknowledging you have everything that you need in order to move forward. There's no need for you to fear. There's no need for you to worry. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have the strength to do it, okay? You're very strong and courageous. Do not allow fear to stop you from transitioning to something that you want to do, okay? So that was the message for that. Moving on. We have the Justice card. So for some that selected to, it is acknowledging that some will be best suited to kind of bring that sense of fairness to others. So this could be a police officer, this could be a sergeant, this could be a lieutenant, this could be a lawyer, this could be a judge. This could be, I'm hearing like social services, in a way, like for children that don't have homes are being put in like social services. It is acknowledging that your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So it is acknowledging for many, you have that passion to really protect others. Okay, so figure out what aspects or what jobs that you can do, or careers that you can do, that you could be of assistance to others and be able to help them in some way. This could be an attorney, this could be a paralegal. Okay, there's many different types of areas that you can go in order to kind of bring that sense of fairness and protection as well. Okay, the next message that came up for you guys is healer. All right, so for many that selected to, Spirit is acknowledging you guys are healers, okay? You have that healing energy, all right? And so the healing energy for most people that have this energy, they may find themselves wanting to be a doctor, wanting to be a nurse, in whatever department or specialty that it is, because when you are a healer, you are someone that desires to kind of share and give your love and support to others. Okay, now you could also be a person who again is a spiritual healer, someone like me as such, someone that kind of comes in and be of assistance to others. I work on like shadow self, inner child, things of that nature, things to kind of get you back to the place of feeling confident in who you are, okay? So again, you have the healing energy. So for many, you could be wanting to be a doctor. You could want to be a nurse, okay? Just being able to help people in some way, all right? The next message that came through is heart's desires, okay? So with this, Spirit is saying for those that selected to, the most important thing when it comes to choosing a job or career for you is to go with what your heart desires, what it is that you truly love, what it is that you're truly passionate about. It says that the angels are supporting, guiding you, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. So Spirit is saying go ahead and move forth, okay? Remember, you have that strength. Do not fear. Do not lose lack of confidence. You have a lot of support with you. So follow what it is that your heart wants you to do, and know that you will be guided and shown the way, okay? And your dreams will become a reality, okay? You can do this. The next message is crystals. I love it. So again, for many, you are a healer, okay? And most healers do work with crystals. Not all, but majority of healers do work with crystals. So for some, Spirit is acknowledging that you would benefit working with crystals, okay? It says that your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel of healing energy. So for many that are healers, if you don't have crystals, then get some crystals that would be very therapeutic. For many healers, you may already be working with actual crystals, okay? And also, I'm hearing this Spirit is saying with both of these together, for many, you can also be what's called a Reiki healer, okay, as well. So check into that as well if you are a healer. For many, it would be beneficial. For some, this could be a career where you are someone that loves crystals and sell crystals, okay? You can actually make this a business as well. The next message, I love it. So much healing energy in here. Okay, for those that selected two, we have energy healing. I love it. Okay, so for many that selected this, again, you guys are powerful. You guys have a lot of healing energy. I definitely feel like for many, it is important as healers that you work on your chakras, meditation. It says that your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life process or purpose. Excuse me. So with that being said, for many that selected to, Spirit is really wanting you to kind of follow your spiritual abilities. If you are a reader, if you are a medium, if you are, again, a Reiki healer, it is acknowledging for many you have powerful abilities. So put that to use. That is your life purpose, okay? Meditation, yoga instructor, or even a spiritual teacher is what I'm picking up here as well, okay? Working with others when it comes to their chakras as well, or either helping working on your own chakras as well as balancing them. So a lot of healing energy here, a lot of healers, a lot of light workers. Next card that came out for those that selected two, we have creative expression. So for many, you guys are very artistic. You guys may paint. And it is acknowledging that your soul longs to express itself creativity. So for many, Spirit wants you to kind of unleash that creativity. If you've been holding back on something, now is not the time to do so. Make that a career. Bring out what it is that you're passionate about, whether it's painting, whether it's singing, whether it's making certain objects, okay? Whatever it is that you are passionate about, follow your heart's desires. Allow that energy to come out. It's very important because it can definitely lead to success as well. And the last but not least, we have the trust card. It said, trust your feelings and your dreams to guide your career path. So again, for many, you have this journey. You kind of already know what it is that you want to do. But again, you may be feeling a little fearful. You may be feeling as if things may not work out. And Spirit is saying you must trust. We are right here with you. Follow your heart and do what it is that you feel you need to do. For my light workers, if you are in a place of not being or have not stepped forward with your abilities or your purpose, now is the time to do so. You have the strength. Don't worry about what others will say about you, okay? This is your life purpose, okay? This is what you're here to do. You are a healer, okay? So allow those healing abilities to benefit others, okay? For many. And trust the process, okay? So with that being said, that complete those who selected two. I hope you like. Please click the like button and comment below. Until next time, love and light. Moving on to those that selected three. What are your life purpose messages? Let's see what Spirit has for you. The first card that came out is a builder. Okay, so for some that selected one, Spirit is saying that you are someone that has the ability to build and create. So many can kind of go in a career of construction in many different, whether you are building a building, your home, or just construction work in general. The other image or message that I'm getting here is creating your own business, starting your own business. You know, starting things from the bottom and building your way all the way to the top. It is acknowledging that you have that ability to do so, okay? For many that selected this as well, I feel as if you are someone that doesn't really kind of like to be under someone, meaning pertaining to work or having a boss. You may be someone that likes to be your own boss. So Spirit is saying, go ahead and create that. Whatever it is that you want to do, you know, and again, construction can also be working with tools, you know, building, plumbing, things of that nature, okay? Let's see what additional messages came out for you guys. You guys have support. All right. So Spirit is letting you know that they support whatever direction that you feel that you want to go when it comes to your career and what it is that you're passionate about. Don't feel as if you are going through it alone. Don't feel as if you will not have the support. You will. And especially for those that are maybe trying to start their own business or create their own business, Spirit is saying, I support that. Going for construction, I support that. Going back to be an electrician or a plumber, I support that, okay? So for those that selected three, know that you are supported in whatever that you choose to do. For those that selected three as well, some are spiritual teachers, okay? So we do have some healers for those that selected three. And Spirit is saying that you are very advanced for many with your abilities. And you have the ability to be able to teach others. So maybe starting classes or seminars or certain sessions so you can share your knowledge with others, okay? So again, if you have those abilities, Spirit is saying, move forth with that. You know, you are a spiritual teacher. Know that you have enough knowledge at this time. Again, we never stop learning. We don't know everything, and that's important. We have to make sure we push the ego out the way. We don't know everything. There's so much out here to still learn. But for many, you already have enough knowledge to be of assistance to others. So a spiritual teacher is encouraged. Again, starting classes, sessions, or either seminars. And know that you are supported. You are given the green light. All right. The next message that came out for those that selected 3 is books. It says you connect to your life purpose through the involvement with books. So for some, I can feel that maybe working as a librarian. For some, actually writing a book, publishing your own book about whatever topic you want. So for many, or for some that selected 3, you could be authors, or you could be someone that always say, you know, I really would love to write a book. And this is Spirit's way of saying now is the time to do so. Okay. The next message that came out is environmentalists, okay? It says that you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals, okay? So for some, you are an environmentalist. You could be someone that is very earth friendly, someone that, you know, is very conscious about littering and things of that nature. You could be someone that is very fond of animals in some way, could possibly a veterinarian, okay, that can be of assistance. It is someone that really takes their time to connect with nature and really show their appreciation for nature in some way. Again, whether it is, again, like the trees, the nature, or the animals, okay, you have that energy to protect, to nurture, as well as to teach. And I'm feeling the need to say, for some that selected this, you have a fascination with fairies, because fairies are also tied to earth energy as well. Okay. And there could also be a lot of earth signs that is actually looking into this video today as well, for those that selected 3. All right, the next message for those that selected 3 is children, okay? So Spirit is saying your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children, okay? So for many that selected this, Spirit is saying working with children would be beneficial, whether you are a teacher, whether you want to start your own home daycare, okay? Whether you want, what else? Teaching, starting your own daycare, just being of service to children in any way possible to help them heal. Many of you have this passion. Many of you really want to kind of move forth in that direction. And if you've been contemplating, or should I open up my own daycare, or, you know, should I go into teaching, or should I go into nursing where I could be working in pediatrics, or, okay, ICU, you know, for the babies, NICU, things of that nature. Spirit is saying move forth with that. They support you. So for many, your job is to work with children and to be of assistance, okay? And then last but not least, we have school. What did I just say? So for many, the Spirit is acknowledging that for your career, it will require you to go back to school. Okay, so if you have been contemplating on going back to school to take up a career in any area, Spirit is saying now is the time to do so. It said the answer that you're seeking involves you going to school. Again, there are so many different types of schools. You can go for an 8-month program. You can go for a 1-year program now. You can go 2, 4, or 6. It kind of depends, many years. But it is acknowledging a need for many to kind of go back to school. So if you have been thinking about it, that's Spirit's way of doing and moving forth with it, because they support you, okay? And so with that being said, that completes the reading for those that selected 3 when it comes to your life purpose reading. I hope you enjoyed. Click the like button and comment below. Love and light. Moving on to those who selected 4 when it comes to your life purpose messages. What is the messages for you today? Okay, so the first card that came out is an author. All right, it says that you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. All right, so for many of you, you may have been wanting to write a book, become an author, maybe express some challenges or things that you went through in life, things that you have seen, things that, again, you've been through. You kind of want to express something, maybe an autobiography of yourself, or maybe a children's book, however it may be. Spirit is saying for many, go ahead and move forth with that, okay? Start writing now. Start putting your ideas and start expressing yourself, because it's definitely possible for many that really wants to kind of write their own book and become an author. It is definitely possible, okay? The next message that came up is family. All right. So again, it's acknowledging, it said loving your family and friends is central to your life purpose. So for many, you are very family oriented. Okay. And so for many, you may find yourself actually being a stay-at-home mom, or a stay-at-home dad. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, because you are really focused on your family. You want to make sure that they have the best, that you have those precious moments with you. And for many, this is your life purpose, is your family. Okay, so again, for many, your life purpose is, again, you may find yourself being a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad because this is where your energy flows. Okay, the next message we have is nutrition. Okay, it says your conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Okay, so for many that selected this, you could be someone that wants to work with food. You may want to be a nutritionist. You may want to, again, cook food, bake food, work in culinary, be a chef. So there's many different varieties that you can do with this energy. Again, this is about nutrition. So cooking, culinary. Let me see. Spirit is, hold on one second, guys. Yes. I'm sorry. When I be taking breaks, I be listening to spirit. So don't pay me no attention, okay? So again, being a nutritionist, someone that can kind of consult with others on their regimen as well, could be very beneficial. So for many, if you have those culinary skills and you want to be of service to others when it comes to working on others' nutrition and trying to help them get their body more healthy, then move forth with action, okay? The next message is oracle cards. So for some that selected this, you could be a reader just as myself, okay? It says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So for many, this is saying that you can actually use this as a career, okay? To be an oracle reader, to be able to help assist others, give them the answers and the guidance that they need as well, okay? So pretty cool. The next message that came up is let go. Okay, so again, when it comes to these readings, spirit will give us messages that we need to hear. Sometimes they're not always about career. So this particular card is saying let go. It says walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So for some, you could be going through a difficult situation at this particular time, and you could be feeling worried, stressed, anxious. And Spirit is saying, whatever this is for you, let it go. It no longer serves you. I'm going to actually read this message out of the book because I feel that there could be much more potent information. Okay. It says that for some, you've been struggling with the situation and you are unsure which direction to take. The energy or the struggle is causing an energy block and is slowing down your desired outcome. Okay. This counsels you to let go as a way of bringing out a peaceful resolution. First, you must let go of the situation emotionally. After all, you're overwhelmed by indecision and stress of a particular situation, okay? So pretty much Spirit is saying let go. Walk away from something that is overwhelming you at this particular time. You need to let go of some emotions because, again, whatever this is overwhelming you. Sometimes when you take a step back, even though you're trying to make a decision, sometimes when you take a step back away from the situation, try to focus on something else, those answers begin to come more fluently instead of you actually worrying about it. Because when you worry about it, it's like a repetitive cycle. You're not really coming up with any solutions to situations. You just create more worry, more stress. Okay, so let go. The next is music. Okay, so for many, Spirit is saying your connection to music is healing for yourself as well as others. So for many, you could be musicians, you could be a singer, you can be an instrument player, you can be someone that, again, performs on stage, a band. It is acknowledging that for many, your passion is going into music, okay? Music is therapeutic for you as well. So for many, and I'm not someone that plays instruments, but I know music is very therapeutic. Music is something that raises your vibrations. So again, if you are in these elements of feeling overwhelmed and stressed, put on some music. I guarantee you something that feels good to you, something that feels soothing. It will relax you. It will also raise your vibrations as well. Okay. Now, if you are going through a breakup, don't be listening to that sad music that get you reminiscing on why you broke up. If you're going through a breakup, then play I Got the Victory by Yolanda Adams or something. Something that's going to make you and encourage you, okay? Not put you in the same element that you in. All right, and then last but not least, you have leadership. So for many, Spirit is saying that you have that leadership qualities. You are someone that steps to the forefront. You are someone that takes charge of a situation. And so for many, you could be someone that could be a manager, running your own business, a supervisor, okay? You have those qualities to be at the forefront, okay, of the line of leadership, okay? So take charge. This is also acknowledging as well as take charge when it comes to you moving forth in your direction and choosing what it is that you're passionate about and making it happen. Step to the forefront, okay? So with that being said, that completes those that selected 4. Click the like button, comment below. Love and light and blessings to you. And last but not least, for those that selected 4, what are your life purpose messages? Let's see what came up for you guys. We have yoga, okay? So for me, Spirit is saying that you could be a yoga instructor, okay? You could be, I'm also hearing like physical therapy because Spirit is also showing me like stretching, okay? Or you could be an exercise trainer, okay? It is acknowledging that your life is enhanced by your yoga, your stretching, and your exercising. So again, yoga could be very beneficial for many. If you've been thinking about it, move forth in action to do so, okay? The next card that came up is counseling, okay? So for many, Spirit is saying that you heal with your kind words, your wise advice, as well as your em, empathic ear, okay? So with that being said, Spirit is saying that you could benefit from being a counselor. You are someone that can give encouraging words to others. You may be someone that when you're outside, someone just kind of tells you their whole life. They don't know you from Adam and Eve, but they speak to you. You may be that person where everyone calls on for that advice. So it is acknowledging that you have the ability to be a counselor, okay? So if this is something that you're interested, move forth in action with, okay? The next message that came up is flowers, okay? It says that working with flowers opens up your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So for many, you could be someone that loves working with flowers. You can be a gardener. You could be someone that works in a flower shop. I'm also hearing for many, if you are a spiritual person, you can definitely benefit with working with herbs, okay? Spells, things of that nature. I do apologize, my dog. Give me 1 second. The next message that came up is light and love. Okay, so again, when these messages comes up, Spirit doesn't always pick out career. They just pick out messages that they feel you need to hear. It is acknowledging that your purpose is to bring healing, light, and love to this world. So it is acknowledging that whatever you decide to do, know that you're doing it from a pure place. Okay, you're doing it out of love. You're doing it because you're passionate about it. And that's why you are asked to kind of go within and see what it is that you want to do and move forth in action to do so, okay? Because you are here to give that light and love. You also have study. So for some, Spirit is saying that this could be a situation where going back to school is important. If you have already been in school for something and maybe you haven't worked in that area or haven't actually done whatever it is that you went to school with, and maybe you need to start doing more research, reading about it, kind of touching yourself up. It said reading, research, and education will help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Okay, so for many, study, do some research. If you are unsure, then do the research. Look to see, make a list of what it is that you're interested in and go to the library, look online and see what it is that you have to do and do a process of elimination, okay? So you can have clarity on which direction you want to go. And then we have protected. So Spirit is saying you are safe and protected while you change your career. Okay. So for some, you may be at a place where you're looking to change your career. You may be unsure which direction that you want to go. Follow your heart, and Spirit is giving you the green light to do so. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know you are safe and you are protected while you are making your career change, whether this is going to another department, whether this is leaving one job, going to the next. You are safe. You are protected. So that was definitely a message for someone. And then last but not least, we have practice, okay? So it says polish your skills by practicing regularly. So for many, you already have something that you're passionate about. But again, maybe you haven't done it in a while. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to practice. Pick that back up. Polish up your skills. Do them regularly, because the more you can, what they say, practice make perfect, okay? So for many, you are already in a place of knowing what it is that you want to do, but you may have not done it in a while. So practice, 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 okay? And move forth with action. And so with that being said, that completes the message for those that selected 5. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it resonated with you. Please feel free to click the like button and comment below. All right, guys, this was definitely a long video. I hope that it was beneficial to those who watched today. Thank you so much for your support. And until next time, love and light and blessings to you.